It's Monday morning. It's just about 8 o'clock. I came out to make myself some cereal with some strawberries on it. I have a little frosted flakes with strawberries this morning. I wanted to show you this. Aside from the lettuce, this was the first thing that came out of the garden since the radishes didn't work this year. This is a really nice size onion, let me tell you. My dad has grown onions for years. I tried. And his are always wee little. They always taste good because they're sweet or something. I don't know. Cooked up, of course. I don't eat any onion raw. But anyway, so that's a really good size. I'm really happy for him. I don't know what to do about this situation here. I cannot keep looking at this. So I was thinking I'm just going to leave it there until my order from the Container Store comes in. But as slow as the Container Store things come in, that's not going to happen. So I may end up, I think Thursday. By Thursday, I should have the curtain rod and the curtains that I ordered for in here. I think they should be here. And I'll be able to hang that up, and then I'm just going to put everything in here as organized as, see my garbage can, as organized as I can, but I'm not going to be able to deal with waiting for my Container Store order to come in and have everything sitting over here. That will drive me absolutely insane. So little by little today, I think I'm going to put the stuff in there in as organized of a fashion as I can at this point, and then we'll get the curtain up, and that'll be that until everything else comes in. So I just won't be doing any more organizing really until all my Container Store stuff comes in. So yeah, there you go. That's what I got for you. I'm just trying to decide. I'm really struggling with knowing what's going to be the best thing to put where, which is so ridiculous. But all of my, oh, this can go in there. All of my baking stuff, I just am going to keep in there. I just think it'll be better, easier, whatever. Oh, this can go in there too. I have all kinds of flour in here because, you know, bread baking and whatnot. I have self-rising flour. I have another thing of bread flour. I really shouldn't have done that with one hand. But anyway, I'm just laughing at my lineup of flour here. Like, and in here it's full. I really should see if I can fit that bread flour though in the container that I have my bread flour in here. Yeah, it's half full, so it's not going to fit in there. What I need to do is order another one of these for flour. I don't even know what this brand is, but I love these. These are here. Let me try to turn some light on the subject. I got these at Container Store, and there's, you know, I got the set, so there's one meant for sugar, one meant for flour, powdered sugar, brown sugar. You get. There are two other little ones that I use too for baking soda, baking powder. But I should get another one of those, is what I'm saying. That'll probably take a dang year. I wonder if that sounded really snotty of me. I take it back. But it's not like the Container Store is the fastest shipping these days. Which I understand because of COVID and things, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. Put some milk on my cereal. I'll check everything out. Good afternoon, everybody. It is 12:15. And I was working on a little project at my computer over my lunch while I was eating my salad. So now I'm kind of taking a quasi-lunch and cleaning up a few things. It's not super busy today, which is odd. Well, no, I guess not. It's not really. Usually the week before and the week after a holiday, especially the 4th of July, can go either way. So this morning, though, I had rough issues with my live. Didn't do what it was supposed to do, blah, blah. So So my hair, I ended up not being able to do anything with my hair, and it just dried all funny, so I just shoved it back in some twists. So that's why it looks like junk. It'll be all right. I'm trying to put the cap back on this so I can recycle it. Let's see. Oh, here's the, this is a 2020 Nautilus. So I have an MKX, and they don't make that anymore. They now call it a Nautilus. I don't know why, but they do. So I checked in with them this morning. Real quick explanation I realized I didn't give you. The seatbelt on my vehicle was broken. I took it in on Monday. They didn't have the part. Had to order it. They sent me home with a loaner. That's why I have that vehicle. In case you're like, what's happening, Kristin? You know what? Let me just say this. In regard to customer, oh, I needed to grab the bread flour. I got a couple containers yesterday, which I'll explain in a second. Yeah, maybe I didn't even tell you guys that. Okay, let's back up for a second, and I'll fill you in. I feel like I left you hanging because I probably didn't update. They couldn't fix my car, so they sent me home with a loaner. I don't remember if I said that or not. At any rate, that's the situation. That's the car that I just showed you. I did not buy a new car. My lease isn't up until March. So what I was going to say is, you know, they had to order the part. They couldn't, you know, so they gave me a loaner to come. So at 11:30 today, I call them to say, did the part come in? Because he said it'll come in tomorrow and probably be done, then we'll let you know. Well, I have to drive an hour and 15 minutes, give or take, to get there. So I wanted to kind of know, is it done? Is it going to be done? Should I plan to leave? You know, my point in all of this being, I had to call them. I'll come over here so I can talk to you guys. I'll do this. I had to call them to ask for the update. That is not customer service, my friends. And maybe I'm old school when it comes to customer service. And partly it's because I give good customer service, and so I expect good customer service. A good customer service would have been to call me about mid-morning and say, hey, just an FYI, the part's not in, but I'll keep an eye and let you know. It would have taken him 2 seconds to make that phone call. I'm just saying. At any rate. So the type of canisters that I use for my baking things is going to just fill this up to the very top. I'm afraid it's not going to actually close. It should, we'll see. They're called Progressive, I think. Sorry, y'all. I'm coming back, I promise. They're the ones I showed you guys yesterday, and I'll show you again. The flour one comes with this little thing that clips on the top. I bought a set of them. I just poofed flour out onto my shirt. I bought a set of them at the Container Store last year in July, and I love them, and that's what I use. So the bread one looks like this, or the flour one looks like this, and when you open it up, let me see if I can do this with, I just fill this very full because I had some bread flour and then an empty bread flour. So this is more than 1 5-pound container in here. But anyway, it's like 1.5 maybe. It has that little thing on there. So you can, when you put it in your measuring cup, you can level it off. So I wanted one for bread flour since I've been baking bread here and there. So when yesterday on my way home, I just ran into Bed Bath & Beyond because I saw that they carried them. So I got one of these. And this is my little bread flour. I had it on the other container they had bread flour in. But I ordered some of those. Don't laugh at me. I ordered some of those Home Edit labels. And I'm hopeful that one of them says bread. I don't know. I know some of them say flour. But I'm hopeful that one of them says bread, so I can have this say bread flour. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Did that. And now I'm going to take the self-rising flour that I have and put that in the container that well, actually, I think I'll just wait and see what I get from the Container Store. I ordered a bunch of things. We're just going to wait. But, yeah, so let me show you this. This is all that I have so far, and these are going to change, but this is what I'm talking about. The set, I showed you guys that yesterday. I know I did, so I just added the other one. All right, you guys are like, yeah, Kristin, nothing changed since yesterday. Stop doing this. So that's what I did on my way home yesterday. Stopped at Bed Bath & Beyond and ordered, ordered those two. You guys see that cupboard? That's where you were just sitting. And then I got 2 of these, which hold cereal. This is Honey Nut Cheerios, in case you're curious. And then I have Frosted Flakes. But I do like that. But we generally have more than 2 kinds of cereal at one time. Not maybe 3 or 4, but that's max usually. But I don't want that many. There's only 2 of us, and we don't eat cereal very often, so I don't need a plastic container for. I try to generally just have 2 cereals open at a time. One that he likes and one that I like. Yep, I'm like a freak about things being open. So, yeah, that's my day. I just am kind of like waiting. Tomorrow the camper goes in, so tonight Bob has to go get the camper. No idea what I was saying, but that's what happens every time I get a phone call. I have to hang up. That was our pastor, and I am going to be we're doing pre-recorded music at church, like the hymns are pre-recorded. And so I had said I would do harmony for this week's hymns if they wanted that. So we just scheduled that. I'm going to go out and record that on, where did I put that? I'm looking for my work phone that I had in my hand on Friday over my lunch. So that will be fun. All right, well, that's all I have to report today. I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. And I gotta tell you, I'm just a little bit of a funk, y'all. Things just do not seem to be going well for us. For me, for whatever. My Instagram lives aren't working like they're supposed to. I don't know. Anyway, not the point. The point of why I came on here was to ask you guys if it was just me, or do you guys also do this? And I'm going to explain what this is in a second. When we have leftovers that, let me flip this around. So this is leftover pork, and it was still in this big container. We had some of it last night for dinner. And when I opened up the fridge, I was like, yeah, that can go in a smaller container. I have almost, obsessive is not the right word. I try not to use that. But I have almost an obsessive, like, it needs to be in the smallest container necessary so that the refrigerator doesn't look like messy. That's what I just took the time to do. That would drive Bob crazy because in his world now I'm washing 2 dishes instead of 1. But they're not at the same time, they're at different times. Anyway, I also pulled out some grapes that are nearing their end. And the raspberries, I'm just going to make myself just a little bit of a fruit salad here. And then like an egg or something on the side. I don't know. Like I said, I'm bored with all the foods in the world. I need new foods. Or I need to branch out, one or the other. But, so today, Bob has, I want to say my car, but it's not really my car because it's the loaner car. Sorry, I had a short pause there. Because, I'll show you guys, the camper is currently hooked up. I wonder if I zoom in if you'll be able to see. Let's go outside in the humidity. I need to put a battery in that clock. It still says 10 o'clock. So, my flowers look lovely though. But, do you notice how the impatiens have really taken over all the other things that are supposed to add some dimension in there? It's fine. But, can you guys see at the top there? We have duct tape there. So he hit there. Over here on you can see there's 2 awnings, 1, 2. On the left-hand side of the front awning, that little cap is missing, and there's a scrape across there. That's the damage to that side of the camper. Anyway, it's going in today. And we are very hopeful that they will, at the very least, be able to get us camp ready. so that we're able to leave for camping on the 20th. And we'll give them about 10 days because we need to pick it up on the 18th. We leave on a Monday morning, so we need to pick it up on Saturday so it can be plugged in, we can pack it up, and da-da-da-da-da. So, anyway. So that's what's going on. I needed to pop in here quick while I was in the midst of making my fruit salad. Okay, sorry, I popped in here because I wanted to check what's going on. You guys, these nails, I'm so excited to put them on. I'll explain to you why I haven't put them on. But these are the loyalty box dashes this time. And they're short. The short French. And then these ones, I can't decide which ones I'm going to put on. These are the short, the same thing. It's the short square shiny. And this is a pink tip French, and that's a white tip. I mean, they're so, I took one out and held it up to my nail. It's just, for me, it's the perfect length. And then we are dropping another dashes today at 11:30 that are like this purple one that I really want to get. And the cotton candy one is I don't know that would look good on me. Some people really like that. It's cotton candy, but it's really kind of more peachy than it is pink. And then a couple of bundles. The one bundle is so cute. It's got black, medium round nails. It's got pink leopard nails. Like the center, instead of being like a flesh color in the center of the leopardy thing, it's hot pink. It's so cute. And then these grapes, they need to be eaten up. They've seen better days, I tell you. They've seen better days. And then and it comes with the ink liner. They're like a liquid liner, which is apparently really, really good. I have it. I've used it like when I've worn lashes, but I'm not a huge ink liner, so I feel like I'm not a good person to review it, but it gets rave reviews. And then there's one that has the shimmer gloss, and it has these really light pink, or excuse me, light pale yellow nails with shimmer in them. And then it comes with the Clearly Clear gloss that has shimmer in it that I love. I'm actually wearing it today over a lip liner. So pretty. So anyway, I don't know why I just went off on that base, maybe because I'm excited about it. All right, I'm going to have my fruit salad, make myself an egg, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, what time is it? It's about 20 after 3. I just had to come out and grab my debit card. I was ordering some cards for my Red Aspen. And I want to finish it. It's been sitting open here waiting for me to finish it for about a day now. But this is why I grabbed my camera, you guys. I'll put you up here so that I can talk to you while I finish this. Let's see if you guys will stay there. Oh, here. Be smarter than the Kleenex. I have you on a Kleenex box. You guys, it was so funny. Bob comes in, and the car that they gave me to use is a Lincoln Nautilus. So it's a 2020, same version as mine, only I think I said that. Anyway, the point of the story is, I drive rental cars all the time, as you guys know. And so I've dealt with the whole, I think it's called eco mode or whatever, where the car will shut off when you're at a stoplight, and then when you let your foot off, and Bob comes in, he goes, "That car is a piece of crap." I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's not a piece of crap." He's like, "Well, it kind of like stuttered when I started to go, and it shut off by itself," and so then I had to explain eco mode to him. Oh, he did not like that at all. He's like, "Well, if we get a car like that, you're gonna have to turn that off." I'm like, "Well, you can turn it off when you're driving if you want." Oh, I just wish I would have had it on camera because he was just so annoyed. He was like, he was real fired up. So I was waiting. I was going to, if I could, go with him to take the camper in, but I had stuff going on at work, and I still hadn't heard from the Lincoln dealership as far as my car with the seatbelt. So he was gone maybe 15 minutes, something like that. And then they called me and said that my seatbelt part was still not in and that hopefully it would be in tomorrow. So we're still in a holding pattern there. So anyway, I'm going to finish a couple of things and I need to go. The other funny thing, Shawano's a pretty small town. We have like 10,000 people here, but we have 100 credit unions and banks, I feel like. I did not even know that where we have our camper loan through, that there's a branch here in Shawano. No idea. Didn't know that. And I need to go in and just set up the auto payment so it pulls out the payment every month. And I just had to laugh because they took out our payment again. I don't know if you guys remember with the truck, when we sold the truck and bought the new truck, that credit union took out a payment on a loan that they didn't even have anymore. Well, these guys did the same thing. They still have the same. We stayed with the same credit union for that bank, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I have to go there, get my money back, and set up the auto withdrawal. That's the word I'm looking for, auto withdrawal for the payment. But so that's what I'm going to do now that I have a vehicle again. And wait to hear back from Bob. I suspect he'll be back fairly soon. He just was pretty much dropping it off, going over everything with them, and then getting back with me, I guess. We'll see. Hopefully he asks all the questions. That's why I wanted to go with him, because, you know, with the insurance and everything, I'm the one that's going to be dealing with that. It just would have been better if I went, but I'm just going to call the guy tomorrow and chit-chat with him and see what he has to say on the matter. Good morning, everybody. My flip-flops are under my desk. I need those. No, not morning. Afternoon. It's 1:30. And I have been at it this morning. I did a live from my phone this morning, and that seemed to work all right, aside from I really couldn't see the comments, so we're going to work on that a little bit. Where's my work phone? I just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is. So it's did I vlog yesterday? I don't know. They are done with my car. They're going to be around 3 o'clock. So I need to go get it. I skipped my lunch today. Skipped so much so that I didn't even eat anything. I've eaten beef jerky and M&Ms today. Send help. Somebody send help. I need an intervention. Just laughing at how there's just crap everywhere in my house. I am in the process of, trying to figure out what I'm going to put where. So I have, look, this is, you guys know this is not my normal state of, and I have things out of here and this is extra silverware because you never know when you're going to need extra silverware. I don't know. Anyway, so I skipped my lunch so that I could go get my car. And I have calls that I need to make on the way, which is good. So then I'm still kind of working while traveling. You know the drill. So I think I vlogged yesterday. If I didn't, I'm going to stick it in here. If not, I'm going to edit it out. Yesterday, Bob came home. He just cracks me up from taking the camper. And he informed me that sorry you guys, I have to work and talk. He informed me that I needed to call the dealership and Samsung them. What he means by that is call and give him the what for. If you guys have been around a little bit, you will remember the issues we had with our refrigerator and how it took me 3 months, but I got it handled. And now he and my whole family, when you have to handle something like customer service wise, they call it Samsunging. It's a verb now. So anyway, so I had to call and handle that. I had to do a little bit more of that today as well, which I don't appreciate, but it is what it is. Let's see, is that gonna work? Yep, sure is. So y'all, anybody have these? I make one thing with these, but I don't want to keep buying them to make them and throw it out. I make, we're going to stick it in here for now because I can't stand looking at it anymore. I make this caramel puff corn. You guys have seen me do that. I've done that on Instagram Live before. and I make it in those pans and then wash the pans out, whatever, because it's hard to get out of regular pans, but it's easy to get out of that pan, and I just reuse them over and over again. All right, it's enough ramble. So today I have the same face on that I had yesterday, which is I used the By Terry Sun Design palette from years ago on my face and on my eyes, and I need to go reapply my lip. I took it off when I was drinking coffee and eating beef jerky. Send help, y'all. Send help. All right, you guys. It's just about 7 o'clock p.m. And I just thought I would show you. We have so much lettuce from the garden. This is what I've washed so far. Again, I feel like I've already shown this in a vlog very recently, but we wash it, we spin it, and then I roll it up in paper towel and keep it in the fridge in a plastic bag that's open. I just keep reusing the same bag throughout the season. And that helps keep it crisp. I don't know why, but it does. Ooh, I missed a little piece of something there. Anyway, we have so much, I am rolling up a bunch of it for my parents. We'll keep some, and then we're going to give some to my parents. My dad's going to stop by tomorrow. And they have beans, I think, too, for us. So, I just going to keep washing and spinning and rolling. But I thought I would show you the latest harvest from Bobby's garden.